I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my playthrough. And welcome to hopefully the last time I have to issue a corrections video. So for the first 3 episodes, I ended up filming them back to back with a gap in between of a couple of days. Then I lost track. I made so many mistakes. I have notes here. All the way from turn 3, some mistakes were made. Most of these affect the Automa, so it's not really the end of the world. So let's get right to it. On turn 3, the Automa put an ocean tile and I forgot to give them a TR, so let's give that now. Turn 4, I put an ocean tile and I forgot to get a TR, so I would have gotten a TR. This would have been turn 4. Let me do the next correction. We're actually now on turn 8. Last episode, I lost track of how many generations I had recorded, and I ended up recording 3 generations instead of the usual 2 that I've been doing in my videos. So that is that. Now, that TR that I just got for the ocean in turn in generation 4 would have given me 1 mega credit on turn 5, 6, and 7. And so I'm going to give myself 3 more mega credits to cover for that mistake. 1, 2, 3. Next, I had a heat production in turn 4 that I never got 1 heat for, so that's another error that I made. That should have been in turn 5. I should have gotten that one. In turn 5, the Automa also put another ocean down. They should have gotten another TR. I forgot about that. In turn 6, which got labeled as turn 5, so I put notes in the video last week, so yesterday, so you saw that. But in turn 6, they put another ocean tile and I forgot to give them another TR. So they're now at 41. In turn 7, I played this lichen card. I paid for it, but I forgot to increase my plant production to 4. This was in turn 7. So when I did the production at the end of turn 7, I should have gotten 1 more plant. And I believe that those are all of the errors. Let me know if I missed anything else. Lessons learned. When I finish an episode, I should edit it first for any mistakes before I go and record my next session. Now that all of the corrections have been made, let's get right into it. It is the Automa's turn because it is an even turn. I didn't catch that earlier on in the game, so let's get right to it. And the Automa will draw 3 cards from the top of the deck, and their bonus cards are exhausted, so let's shuffle the discard into a new deck and draw the first bonus card, and let's go ahead and shuffle these over here. Put that over here. And next we get 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's see what we got. Let's see here. First, we have Fuel Factory. We're not really focusing on any energy production, so this one is ignored. Lake Marineris requires 0 degrees. We're far away from that. So let's get rid of this one. GHG producing bacteria, we need 4 oxygen, which we have. We could put them over here to increase temperature by 1. This one's really good. I'm probably gonna buy this one. And another one here, regolith eaters. We can increase oxygen and we also get to put another microbe tag. Let's keep these 2. The other ones go into the discard, so we're gonna buy these 2 for 6. So let's go ahead and get the 6 over there. And let's go right to the Automa for their first card. And what do they get? They get their bonus card. This is, we've seen all of these before. This is invasive species. You must lose 1 animal or 1 microbe, the highest scoring if you have multiple. Well, we only have 1 animal over here, 1 microbe over here, so we're gonna lose a microbe. That goes in there. If you are playing with Venus Next, we're not, that doesn't apply. So that is the end of their turn. And let's get over to us. We do have 8 heat over here, so we can increase heat by 1. Let's see let's do that right away. So for 8 heat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to increase heat by 1, increasing our TR by 1. That's our first action. Our next action, I believe I'm going to pay 20. Oh, I only have 24. I only have 24. I wanted to build a city right here. Let's see what I'm going to do. All right, let's go ahead and do a sell patents and sell Soleta over here. We had that at the beginning. I just never really got producing enough money or enough titanium there. So we're going to sell that for 1 and put that one over there. And now we go back to the Automa. Their next card has 2 tags. Science tag. Science tag moves over here and they get to increase temperature by 1. And they get a TR. And the next one over here is the building tag. And the building tag, they reach this white square over here. And we know what happens for the white square. They get to draw a card from the top of the project deck and they resolve it. It is an event for them. And the event is over here. They get to place an ocean tag. So let's put this one down over here. They get to place an ocean tile. Let's review the ocean placements. Adjacent to the most ocean tiles, and that will be this one over here. So they're going to get 4 mega credits for adjacency. So let's get that there. I'm going to take out, they're going to get 4 mega credits, so I'm going to take out 6 and put in a 10. And they also get 1 TR for that ocean tile. Let's not forget the TR. That was their card. So now it is back over to us. And now that we have 25, I do want to put a city down. We're going to do the standard project over here. Before I do that, let's see if there is anything else we should be doing. This one would be really, really good. But we don't have the science tag here yet. This one we would lose the animal because we don't have anything to put an animal down, but we have this one that puts an animal down, which requires 11 degrees, which we are at negative 14. Sorry, it requires 11 oxygen, and we're at 8 oxygen there. And then there's the 2 cards that we just bought as well. You know what? Let's skip the city for now and let's go ahead and we're going to buy these 2 cards for our next 2 actions. Regolith Eater for 13. So I put in 20. Let me get my 20 back here. For 13, that's 10 and 3. And for my second action, we need 4 oxygen, which we're good. And we're going to buy the GHG producing bacteria for 8. And I put in the 10 and I get 2 back. Over to the Automa and they get a 2 tag card, another event card. They get an earth tag, which is this one over here. They are now at the 2nd spot, so they can now claim this one. And they can claim this one, and this is an event, which means they're close to claiming this one. We're in trouble here. And an event, which they get to place a greenery down. For the greenery, let's not forget to increase oxygen by 1. They also get a TR for that, and I'll grab a greenery tile and let's review the greenery tile positions. Adjacent to the most of their cities and fewest of mine, there is just that one over there, and that is the winner. So therefore, that's where the greenery tile goes. It is going to cover 1 plant, so they're going to get 1 token in there. So let's put this one down right here and put their token on the board. It is back over to us. We only have 4 mega credits, so we can't buy any of these cards, but we have lots of actions to take over here. So we know we have an oxygen requirement for this one over here and a temperature requirement for this. We do have the opportunity over here to trigger at least one of these. I did forget that for each of these, I could have put a token on them, and that's what I will do. I'll put a token on this one and a token on this one for having played those two cards. Let's get right to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate for my first action. I'm going to activate this one, and I'm going to put 2 microbes on this card over here. And for my second action, I'm going to activate this one, and I'm going to steal a microbe from the Automa and put it on this card as well. And let's replace 5 of these with a 5 marker. It goes back to the Automa for their last card, and they have a microbe tag. They move up here, they land on the red arrow, so they move 1 more space to an empty space, and that is their turn. And it goes back to us. And the first action we're going to take is this one over here to put a token on this card. And the next one we're going to do is this one over here to put a token on this card over here. It goes back to the Automa, but they have no more actions and they pass. And then it goes back to us and we have no more actions and we pass as well. So let's go right into production. And so we are at 28 TR, plus 1 is 29, plus 1 over here is 30. We have 4 plant production. I'm going to remove 1 and put on 5. And we have 4 heat production right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move the marker up to turn 9 and bring the counter down over here to us. I'll put it just down here to say that it's our turn. And that is the end of generation 8, and we will begin generation 9. First, we start by drawing 4 cards off the top for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 cards off the top for the Automa, plus 1 for their bonus card. I will put the Automa cards on this deck right here. Let's see what we got. We got Mangrove. Requires 4 degrees, and we get to put a greenery tile on an ocean space. Maybe not. Project inspection, use an action that has already been used this generation. That's going to be worth a point because I can activate this twice and put 2 more on here. So let's keep this one over here. And it's also an event. We're going to try to get to 5 events so that we can claim legend. So let's look at the other event cards that we have here. We have Interstellar Colony. It's worth 4 points. We need 5 science tags. And we already have 2 on the board over there. And we have 4 science tags all together to play that. We're close. And then we have the big asteroid, 2 temperature. They lose 4 plants. You know what? Let's go for it for the events. Well, we're not buying Mangrove. And I'll go ahead and buy these 3 over here for 9. It might not be the smartest thing, but let's do it. I forgot to take off the 4 tokens over here. Let's do it. Let's go for it. We got to beat this guy. We have 2 events. We need to play 3 more events. Our first action is going to be to take this action right here. I'm going to remove 2 microbes to increase oxygen by 1, and we get 1 TR. And our second action will be to take this action right here and to put 2 more microbes on this card, and that will be our second action. We'll go now to the Automa. The Automa, they get 2 tags. They have a Jupiter tag. Their Jupiter tag goes over here to the add 5 TR. So they go to from 44 to 49 TR. And their second one is a space tag, which is add 4 TR. They're just running with the TRs here. They're now at 53 TR. That really sucks. It's back to us, but we have a cunning plan here. And we are going to use this project inspection card over here. It costs us nothing, and use a card that has already been used this generation. So we're going to use this card again and take 2 microbes off this card to increase our oxygen to 11. That will be our first action, and then our second action will be to pay 14, 10, and 4 to buy this card, Predators. Now that oxygen is up to 11. And when you have an animal tag, I get to put an animal on it right there. So there's a token on it. Let me make sure that the token, you can see it on camera. And that is our 2 actions. We go back to the Automa. The Automa gets 2 tags, a microbe tag. A microbe tag moves it forward over here. They get to put an ocean tile. So let's put this one sideways here, ocean tile. They are gonna get 1 TR. They're up to 54 TR. And the ocean tile rules say adjacent to as many ocean tiles as possible, which means it's this one here. They're gonna get, for the adjacency to the ocean tiles, plus 1 for the plant tag that is there. So I'm gonna put a 5er in there. And then their second action over here is a building tag, which is to claim another milestone. Let's see now. The one that we are closest to claiming is here is, let's see, how many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green cards. We need 15. We're not there yet. How many event cards do they have? 1, 2, 3. They only have 3 event cards, so they can't claim this one. But it is moot. They can definitely claim this one over here, and that will be the 3rd one. So that is the end of that for the milestones. They could have also claimed the generalist. So let's go ahead here and just put it on there. And that is the end of the milestones. They managed to claim 2 to our 1. And it is now back to us. We have 10 mega credits left. We also have greenery that we can put down on the board over here. Let's look at these awards because we're going to want to see if we can claim any of these. Yeah, we really can't claim any of these. These are no awards that we can really go for. Estate dealer. We do have 4. Tiles next to ocean tiles, and they have 5. This is the closest one we have. They have 1, 2, 3 tiles in the southern hemisphere, and we have 4. We got to keep this. We got to keep ahead on the desert settler. So this is the only one we can claim. So let's work towards this one. The other ones were too far behind to claim any of those. So with that in mind, let's take these. Let's take 7 plants because our special ability is to put a greenery down for 7 plants. With 7 plants, oxygen goes up 1. We get 1 TR, and we get to place a plant. I'm going to be placing it over here. It's adjacent to 2 ocean tiles, which will give me 4 mega credits. 4 mega credits. So now we're up to 14. That'll be our first action. And now that we're at 14, there's some cards we can play here. We can play solar wind power. Is it that one we can play? Then we can subsidize these cards with this titanium. So we're going to go ahead and play this one for 11. And no special tags that we require over here, but we're going to go up 1 production on energy, our first energy production, and we're going to get 2 titanium resources over here. And that goes over here. That'll be our second action. It goes back to the Automa. They get the next one, which is their special card. Their bonus card. It says Marsbot draws and resolves a project card from the project deck. So let's see what they get. Only 1 tag. They get a plant tag, and the plant tag goes over here to the awards, and they get to fund an award. Now, how does it work for awards? Let's look at the rules for the awards. The Marsbot funds whatever award it is the most ahead of you in requirements. And if it is tied, then the leftmost, and it doesn't have to pay for the award. So let's see here. For the awards, the benefactor over here deals with TR, and it says here that for the benefactor, reduce the TR by 15. So right now they're at 54. Less 15 brings you down to 39. So they are ahead by 9 on that one. On this tile over here, they are ahead by 1. On industrialist, for industrialist, it says energy track plus 5. Energy track, they are on space number 8 plus 5 is 13. And For us, we would be at 1 to them. So they would be, for the industrialist, they'll be 12 ahead of us. And finally, for celebrity, it is most 20 mega credits card in the played pile, but it also includes events. So far, it is the industrialists that they're most ahead. Let's count cards worth 20 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, they will be claiming the industrialist right there. We have no more choice. We really have to get the estate dealer if we're going to mitigate the fact that they beat us over here with 2. So it goes back to us. We only have 3 mega credits. These cards are all out of reach. So let's focus on our actions over here. First action I'm going to take is this action over here, and I'm going to steal a token from the Marsbot and put it on this card. And I'm going to do the same thing again with the second action over here. I am going to steal another token from the Marsbot and put it on my animal right there. It goes back to the Marsbot. They play their last card. Oh my goodness, 3 icons. It's an earth tag, so they get a black cube. So let's remind us what happens when they get a black cube. And it says, when Marsbot advances to a black cube, Marsbot raises the temperature 1 step. So they get a black cube over here on the Earth track. And so temperature goes up to -12 and they get 1 TR and they are at now 55. Second icon is the space tag. Space tag, they move and they place a city. And for the city, they are going to follow the rules adjacent to as much existing greenery as possible. And then tiebreakers. So they'll put it here or here because there is 2 greeneries, or here. There is 2 greeneries on all of those spaces. So let's look at the tiebreakers. Adjacent to most ocean tiles, neither of those spaces are on the ocean tiles. On a space with the most bonus icons, this has 1 bonus icon, this also has 1, and this also has 1. Oh, actually, they could put it over here. There's 2 greenery over here and an ocean tile, so that's actually where they're going to be putting it. So let me grab a city. When they get a city, they're going to get 2 mega credits for the adjacent to this ocean tile, plus 2 for these 2 tokens that are there. So they get to place the 2 plant tags that are there. So they're going to get a city right there. Let's put a token on there. And they're going to get 4 mega credits. I'm going to take 1 out and put 5 in. And last but not least, they also get an event tag, which is this red arrow, which moves over here to the floaters, which does not apply. We're not playing with the Venus expansion. So it comes back to us. We still have some card actions we can take over here. For our first action, well, there's only 1 card action that we can take. And for our only action, we're going to go here on this card and remove 2 bacteria to increase temperature by 1. We're at -10 and we get a 1 TR for that. Anything else that we can do over here? We don't have enough money to do any of these over here. And we don't have enough resources to do anything over here. We do have 6 worth of titanium, so 7, 8, 9. But we don't have anything that is worth 9 over here. Yeah, these guys here, I bought them for nothing probably. Well, maybe Big Asteroid is going to be useful, but the legend, it's too late to claim the legend over here. So let's, we're done. So, and Marsbot passes, so it goes back to us, and we pass, and that is the end of generation 9. We still have production, so let's remove our tokens off of these cards. And we go into production. I am at 31 mega credits, plus 1 is 32. 32. We get 4 production on plants. I'll remove 1 and put on 5. We get 1 energy production and we get 3 heat production. 1, 2, 3. And that is the end of this episode for today. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, click on my logo over here to subscribe. And here is a video that might be of interest to you, as well as a playlist of other playthroughs on my channel. I'll see you tomorrow, and thanks for watching.